Hello ladies and gentle cars, and welcome back to our F125 My Team career. Last time out in Qatar, Max Verstappen won both the sprint and feature race, subsequently giving him the World Championship over Charles Leclerc. For us though, we finished in P3 for both the sprint and the feature race as Aron, continuing our streak. Going on to the final race in Abu Dhabi, we made our way through to Q3 where we will be starting P8 as Nikola Tsolov, Max Verstappen on pole, Charles Leclerc P2, and Norris P3.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion to date. Is the one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? It's time to find out in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.4 miles of track, featuring 21 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 offer plenty of potential for overtaking, and the circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular turns 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Tsunoda, George Russell and Piastri, Hamilton, Tsolov, Alonso and Alex Albon, Antonelli, Sainz, Lance Stroll and Hülkenberg, Bortoleto, Hadjar, Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly, Lawson, Colapinto, Behrman and Paul Aron completes the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
If you go away from this weekend having not given it everything, you're going to be devastated and disappointed for months. So let's get out there and give it a really strong finish and leave it all out on the track.
Mediums and hards, yep, seems good. Alright, 20 laps for the final race. Hamilton and Piastri starting ahead. That's 5 red lights. And away we go. Let's try and get the jump on Hamilton. He's going to come across immediately. Try and cover us up.
Reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
I hate how Mark always talks at the beginning of the race. But we made it past Hamilton, up to P7. Max Verstappen leading really far out ahead, like always. Norris got past Leclerc for P2. I really need to turn Mark off. I'll do it in the 2026 DLC for sure. Here we go into the chicane. Wasn't gonna try and make a move on Piastri there, but it was either that or just slamming it to the side of him. I think we just touched each other, and he doesn't have a front wing anymore. I don't think that was my fault, but up to P6 we go. Hopefully Russell and Tsunoda can fight into the chicane. Looks like they will. Might be able to get Tsunoda here on the exit. Yep, there we go. Up to P5. Might be able also to get Russell here with DRS. Up to P4 we go. It's also a fastest sector too. Oh, Tsunoda and Russell going too wide behind us. Let's try and catch up to Norris and Leclerc. And then here comes Tsunoda with DRS through. He's going to go on through. I don't have enough battery to contend with that. But we should be able to get... Okay, just slam on your brakes on the exit of a corner. Thank you for that. Ugh, I hate the AI in this game so much. Already I can feel the wing damage. Awesome, thanks for that, Tsunoda. You managed to stay ahead of Russell. I guess that's karma for what happened with Piastri. But Piastri ran wide into me. I didn't slam on my brakes on the exit. Trying to hang it around the outside of Russell. Nope, he's gonna go on through. It's so hard to turn. I hate you, Tsunoda. I hate you so much. Here comes Hamilton.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Mark, shut up. 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 Gosh dang. There goes Hamilton as well. How much time would we lose if we repair our wings when we pit? Because this is genuinely so hard to drive in. Even with that amount of wing damage. The panel says it's very minor wing damage. But I'm missing the entire side of the wing. I don't think that's minor wing damage. At least I'm able to have a good view of the fight between Russell and Hamilton ahead of us. That's a plus, I guess. Alright, that's our pit window open this lap. Going on to hards. I think I have to repair my wing. Like it's so hard to turn. I think Alonso and Albon are far enough away to where it won't matter, hopefully. Because it's only like an extra 5 seconds. Alright, then here we go. Into the pits. They are repairing my wing, right? Yes, they are. Okay. Come on, out before Albon. Yes. Alright. Oh, I almost slammed into the wall there as well. Alright, we've got a new wing, we've got new tires. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to Russell and Hamilton, but let's see what we can do. Oh, that's a mechanical failure for, is that Max? Oh, Max just happens out of the session. Alright. He won the championship. Done for the day. I wish it was the other Red Bull, to be honest. Alright, then, well, as we come out of turn 10 and 11, Charles Leclerc wins the race here in Abu Dhabi. Finally, after a long streak of no wins, he finally gets another win. But it's too late, as Max Verstappen has already won the World Championship. Lando Norris P2, Yuki Tsunoda P3.
Well, there it is, mate. The checkered flag comes down on the season. It might have been a tough season. We've definitely had some tough moments in it, but I hope there's been some times in there that you've enjoyed. I know there have been for me. And look, there's lots to learn, so hopefully we can go again, and next time we'll do better.
What a performance! He's left the field behind. Charles Leclerc wins it.
Boo.
The top three have scrapped on the racetrack. They will now line up next to each other, the best of this race. And there can only be one on the top step. Today, his name is Charles Leclerc.
That is quite an anticlimactic and, quite frankly, boring end to the season. Charles Leclerc with the race win, Lando Norris P2, Tsunoda P3, then Russell, Hamilton, ourselves as Nikola, Tsolov, Albon, Antonelli, Alonso, and Sainz finishes off the points. A huge contrast between this career and my two-player career for season finales. In my two-player career, there was a four-way fight for the World Championship between myself, my friend Bippy, Charles Leclerc, and Max Verstappen. Lap after lap fights between the four of us, compared to this, where it was really early wing damage from Tsunoda, and then nothing until the end when Verstappen retired. Well, that's the end. Very disappointing end. Max Verstappen 25 points over Leclerc for the championship. Russell 126 points back in P3, then Norris, Hamilton, Piastri. One of our drivers, Paul Aron, up in P7 with 148 points. Then Tsunoda, Sainz, Alonso, Ocon. Our second driver, Nikola, Tsolov with 44. Antonelli, Albon, Hulkenberg, Bortoletto, Lawson, Hadjar, Gasly, Behrman. Our old driver who used to race for us, Franco Colapinto, down in P21. Then Lance Stroll, the only driver to not score a single point this season. As for constructors, Ferrari on top, 6, 7, 1 points. Red Bull 113 points back. McLaren in P3, 177. The Mercedes, ourselves with IZR Racing in P5. Then Williams, Sauber, Haas, Aston Martin, Visa Cash Out Racing Bulls, and Alpine with only 20 points. I'm going to do some stuff in the team headquarters and then we'll end the video. Going into engineering, there were R&D changes for the chassis and powertrain. I'm still going through adapting most of my parts, because for some reason the game waited until after Vegas to allow me to start adapting parts, so there's a bunch of parts that I still have yet to fully adapt to the regulation changes. Hopefully I can get all of them. If the 2026 DLC does not have my team, I will do a season 2 of this, but I'm hoping that the 2026 DLC does have my team.
Boss, quick one. Just a reminder that soon we'll be able to start negotiating with drivers for next season.
Dude, I already have. Shut up.
Just
Shut
keep
up.
thinking about your dream lineup for next year.
Stop speaking to me. Shut up.
We got the outcome we were hoping for, boss.
I hate this man. I hate this man so much. I hate him. Shut up. I really wish that you could turn them off. Alright, there we go. Fernando Alonso, retirement. So there will be a spot open up at Aston. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna lose 5 upgrades in the chassis department. Ish, that's rough. There we go, finishing the season. You guys will also be able to see who I signed for Season 2, if we do a Season 2. If the 2026 DLC does have my team, I will go for a different driver lineup there. But if we do a Season 2 here, the drivers that I've signed are the drivers that we will go with. 1 win, 1 pole position, 160 championship points, 5th in the championship, 4 accolades earned, 4 fan rating, and +3 sentiment. Alright, here's where we get to choose the tracks. No more 24 race seasons. I don't think I can keep that up. If we do go to 2026, my team, I am probably going to either go with Ferrari or Mercedes engines. So I think for 2025, F125 Season 2, if that happens, we will go with Ferrari. Okay, no message for driver moves, so we'll have to look at driver moves manually in here. Alpine is Franco Colapinto and Zach O'Sullivan. Aston is Lance Stroll and Zane Maloney. Haas is Pierre Gasly and Oliver Behrman. Sauber has not changed, still Hulkenberg and Bortoletto. McLaren has not changed, still McLaren and Norris. Mercedes is Antonelli and Sainz. Red Bull is Verstappen and Tsunoda. Ferrari is Leclerc and Hamilton. V-Carb is Lawson and Hadjar. Russell is back at Williams with Alex Albon. And we have signed Esteban Ocon to be our experienced driver alongside Paul Aron. That is the driver lineup. That's the driver moves for Season 2, if Season 2 happens. Quite scared to look at the progress history. Ooh, we're right in the middle. We are above Williams, above V-Carb, above Aston, above Sauber, Haas, and Alpine. Below McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull. That's actually a lot better than I thought we would be. Alright, so that is where we will be starting the 2026 season from. Hopefully you should be able to get quite a few points with that. But anyways, that'll be the end of not only this video, but also this season. Hopefully you have all enjoyed. If you have, you should subscribe or something, I don't know. And I will see you all next time, hopefully, for the F1 2026. What is it called? For the 2026 season pack for F1 25. If there is a My Team, of course.